So at this point, you've got leads, you know how to find buyers. So how do you actually run an appointment? Somebody's called you, you're freaking out because you did your marketing and now like it's working and you're like, oh, what if I mess it up? Spoiler alert, you're going to mess them up. So that's okay. If you're this far, I'm honestly super proud of you because a lot of people will buy something like this. They'll go through it and they'll think, wow, that's interesting. And then they won't do it. As the whole reason I put this together, A, I think it's more ethical than wholesaling. B, I want to be able to introduce you to my clients that are looking for deals. So I'm just adding value to them. C, hopefully some of you guys are in my market and bring me deals. But lastly, this was life-changing for me. I literally went from I don't know how I'm going to feed my wife that I'm trying to put through college to like, hey, babe, you want to go to Italy for vacation, right? So this has been huge for me. If you've made it this far, that means you're taking action and that means you're going to do well. You'll be successful in life. So I've got a seller that's called me and they're like, hey, yeah, I'm interested in selling. You've said, great. I want to come out, make you an offer, come out and look at it. I'll link to some like other YouTube videos and stuff I've done on this, but basically when you get out there, look them straight in the eye, shake their hand, don't give them like the limp noodle, like, hey, my name is Ryan. Why don't you go ahead and give me the tour? Couple safety things. Always let somebody know where you're at. Don't go look at stuff late at night by yourself, especially in like bad areas or rural areas, particularly if you're a gal. But the other like quick thing, I always let them go first, right? They open the basement. Yeah, go ahead. I'll follow you, right? I'm not trying to get kicked down some stairs. I've never really had anything like super sketchy that's happened, so don't like let that freak you out from getting this far, but there's kind of some basic safety things. As I'm walking through the property, I'm not like rapid firing questions. I'm not like, is the carpet new? It's a yes or no question. I'm trying to ask open-ended questions. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, what can you tell me about you or the situation? What was the plan with the property? When are you trying to move by? You're obviously going to have some questions like, do you know how old the roof is? Right when we get there, we're typically telling the seller, hey, go ahead and give me the tour. I'm going to take some pictures as we go. And we're trying to take like 50, 60 pictures. I mean, multiple angles of every room. You don't need a DSLR or anything dorky. Literally just your iPhone is fine. If you have an Android from like 2001, that might not work. But any, newer phone within the past 3, 4, 5 years you're going to be good. But we want to make sure we're getting tons of pictures. Every angle of the outside. Pictures of the water heater, the HVAC, all like the major mechanicals, picture of like the panel box with it like open where you can see all the switches. If there's like dates or tags on like the water heater or the air conditioning, we're getting pictures of those. Trying to get like a picture of the roof. We're also getting pictures of like the front of the house, the side of the house, the front of the house off to an angle a little bit, the backyard. And then particularly anything that looks weird, like, oh, that looks like there's, maybe termites or bug damage, or it looks like there's water damage here, or, looks like there's a crack in the foundation. I don't know if that's a problem. Remember, with reverse wholesaling, you don't have to know. You don't have to figure all that out. We just got to give somebody else the ammo to then be able to tell us what they want to pay for that particular property. So we've gone out, we've got to know the person, we've taken a ton of pictures. In the next video, we're going to talk about what you do next.